Everyone. This is an announcement for Philosophy 101 for April 2nd. We are now in the month of April, so our semester continues to roll along. So I hope you all had a nice Easter. If you celebrate Easter or are having a nice Passover, I understand that is happening right now, or you're just enjoying a spring day or are celebrating something else. So, with that, this week we move into a new module, and this is Module 4, which is on justice. So, this is, I think this is one of my favorite modules, if not my favorite module in our class, because it's, I think, really talks about some questions that are just so relevant, and it seems like are becoming more relevant as time goes by. So I hope you enjoy and take some time to reflect while we're in this particular module. So what you'll be doing for this module is to be thinking about justice, and I know that word has a lot of many different meanings to different people. Some people think about it in terms of crime and punishment, getting retribution for a crime maybe that was committed. Other people think about justice in terms of what is just in a society. Is it just for some people to not have homes or not have enough to eat or not have jobs? So these are all questions that are kind of rolled into this particular topic. So we're going to spend 2 weeks in this module, and that's mainly because there's quite a lot of material for you to go through. So when you go to the Learning Activities and Assessments page, really, make sure you don't miss anything. Go through all the parts of this module. You've got 2 weeks to do it in. I have 2 video commentaries, so make sure you watch part 1 and part 2. And then our text for this module is The Republic, and that's excerpts from book 1. And so in this, and I'll talk about this in the commentary, but you're going to see 2 different ideas of what justice is. Socrates presents an idea of justice, and then a character named Thrasymachus presents another idea of what justice is. And so what we do in this module is we see these 2 concepts of justice collide against one another in a film that you're going to watch titled At the River I Stand. And you're going to have to rent that. It's $2.99, although I understand you can get it for free somewhere. I know there was an announcement early in the semester about how to do that. So check through the announcements and you can see where the websites are that actually have the film that you can watch without paying for it, and that's fine. I have no problem if you can find it for free. You don't have to pay $2.99. I just want you to watch the movie. Okay, that's the main thing, and to watch all of the movie. All right. You're also reading a piece called Nonviolent Resistance, so that you can learn about what that is and what it means and how it was used. There is also a self-check quiz. Now that self-check quiz is due soon. That's due on April 4th, which is this coming Wednesday. All right, so don't forget about that. Don't let that slip by, and get that done so that you don't lose that opportunity. And then the discussion and journal will be due April 15th. All right, so before you do the discussion and journal, make sure you go through all the material, read everything you're supposed to, watch everything you're supposed to, and then you can complete those assignments. Okay, so speaking of Dr. King, because he figures in this module prominently, and you'll see why. But on Wednesday will mark the 50th year since Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr., was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. And in the film that you watch, At the River I Stand, it's going to talk about that. Dr. King is going to be part of, he's going to come into Memphis to support the sanitation workers who have gone on strike, and you'll get the whole story there. So it's interesting that our class is kind of coinciding with this particular moment in time. So take some time to think about that. There's a lot happening in the news that are just discussing what this means and where we're at in terms of civil rights. So I encourage you to take all that in. Okay, so that's what's happening for this week. And I hope you all have a good week. And if there's any questions, contact me, and I will talk to you again next week. All right, thank you. Bye bye.